Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Friday Pilates Live. Today we're going to do Pilates with the ball. So it's a squidgy ball. So if you've got a ball, just make sure that you can squidge it like this, okay? That's all you need. If you don't have a ball, don't worry. You'll better do quite a lot of this without the ball. And then you can modify, but I'll explain as we go along. All right, so I'm going to get started straight away today. If you've got any questions, you want to say hello, let's do that after the workout. So we'll do 30 minutes, then we'll come back and I'll answer any questions you have. All right, so let's get going. So come and we're going to start standing. All right, we're going to do quite a little bit of work with the legs so you can get nice, warm, shaky legs with this one. All right, so you're going to start with your feet hip width apart like so. I'm just going to turn slightly just so you can see the position. All right, you're going to hold the ball here at your chest, okay? So we're going to start by doing squats. So you're going to inhale, reach that ball forward, exhale, bring it back. Make sure you keep those shoulders down. So you're going to inhale and exhale. Reach forward and back. So reaching those arms straight out. Obviously, you've got to hold that ball. So we want a little bit of pressure on the ball. So we're going to work those arms as well. And out. Reach and out. Reach and out. Good. We're going to do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hold it down here. Hold it down. Now we do little pulses. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay down. Take the ball in your right hand. Take it behind you. Switch it to the left and bring it around. So we're going to go back and around. Stay down in that squat. So we are working those thigh muscles. Ooh, I can feel that. And round. And round. Let's go back the other way. So switch direction. Good. And just keep it moving. Pull your tummy muscles in. Bottom sticking out. That's it. 3. Oh, I can feel that too. Can you feel that? 1. Bring the arms back to the front. Let's do 10 pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay down. Place the ball between the knees or just above the knees. Okay, so you're squeezing on that ball. We're down in our squat position. Okay, we're going to reach our arms out and we're going to just squeeze the ball. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. That's it. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Ooh, a little release. Then we're going to come back down. Okay, so you put your hands on your hips this time. Come back down. So think long spine, ball between the knees, tummy muscles in here. Now I want you to lift the heels just off the floor. Squeezing on that ball, that will help support you. It's also going to work your pelvic floor muscle. Now from there, keep the heels off the floor and try and straighten your legs. You may be getting wobbly legs. I know I am. Keep the heels up and bend. So we're going to extend. Nice straight line with the body. Bend the knees. So flexing at the hip. Extend. And down. Good. And down. We're going to go down. We're going to reach the arms out. So we're going to press back and bend. Press back and bend. That's it. Good. So think of keeping those heels up all the time. I know you can feel this. Legs are wobbling. Mine are too. 2, 1. Come back down. Reach those arms out. Now we're going to do little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heels where they are. See if you can go a little lower. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time if you can, a little lower. Heels still off the ground. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now straighten those legs up, heels off the floor, arms come down, tummy muscles in. Little hold, little balance. And relax. Whee! That's tough, isn't it? Okay, let's switch things around. Now we're going to have a nice wide position. Okay, so wide V position, or if you do ballet, it's like second position. You're going to get the ball, and you're going to bring the ball into chest level. I'm going a little bit lower just because of my microphone, but ball is here. Elbows are up. All right, now you're not pushing the ball into your chest. You're holding it just away like so. But I want those elbows up and the shoulders down. All right, so you can really feel that connection through your arm and shoulder muscles working. It actually really works the chest, this one. So hold that position, and now we're going to plie. So we're going to bend the knees and up. So you're going to go as low as your knees are happy to go, and up. That's it. So just hold the ball there. A little bit of pressure on the ball. Good. So you get a lovely stretch, as well as it's super for working the thighs. This one, I was doing this yesterday and my legs are still shaking today. And up. That's it. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Going to stay down on 1. Stay down. Pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up. Let's repeat. All right, so we're just going to do our plies. All right, we're really warming up those legs now. Hopefully you can feel those thigh muscles, especially the adductors. So that's sort of the inner thigh muscles working. It's great for toning them. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Let's do 1 more set. Then and up. So I really want to get those legs toned today. Let's call it leg day, shall we? And up. And up. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you can, stay there. Go as low as you feel you can hold it. And now let's rotate the body. Keep the ball in front of your chest. So rotating the body. Ball stays in front of the chest the whole time. You want to feel your ribs moving. So we're now working our core muscles. All right, particularly the oblique muscles and the TVA, because we're drawing our abdominals in. That's it. So think of that upper body moving as one unit, legs staying as still as possible. That's it. You're doing great. So doing a few more repetitions than we do in our regular Pilates sessions. But I know you like me to mix things up, so I'm mixing it up today. Good. And 2. And 1. Wow. And come on up. Well done. Okay, give your legs a little shake. Now comes the next challenge. So you can do this without the ball if you feel unsteady, or you can have a chair nearby. But we're going to stand partly on the ball. So what you're going to do is put the ball down like so, and you'll hear me making lots of noises as I'm trying to balance. And whichever leg feels most comfortable, you're going to put it in front. We want to be in small V, and you're going to make sure that the heel is on the ball, and you want to feel your toes pressing down, okay? Now think of pulling your tummy muscles in, this is the fun bit, and get the other foot, whoopsie-doos, up. All right, so heels are on the ball. Okay, shoulders are back. If you don't have a ball, you can do this with your heels lifted in the air, or you can have the feet flat if that's you feel safer that way. All right, arms come down. Now I want you to pull up through the inner thighs, really push those heels towards each other. Right, this is really going to work and tone your inner thigh muscles. All right, so we're going to inhale to bend, exhale to come up. Inhale to bend, exhale up. Inhale, bend, and up, bend. Good. Keep putting the tummy muscles in. Working on that control. You can feel it's very wobbly. It is for me too. It's all good. It's all fine. Bend and up. Bend and up. Make nice graceful arms. And up. Bend. Hold it here. Let's stay down. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Now we're going to do little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull your tummy muscles in, straighten the legs, and this time bring the arms up and then take them down. Bring them up and take them down. Up and down. Lift up and down. Keep going. That's it. So try and hold that lower abdomen in all the time, but keep your breathing going. Okay? Good. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put your hands on your hips. This leg is going to step out. This leg is going to stay where it is, like so. All right, you still with me? Okay, let's take the arms out. Now we're going to straighten, bring the arms up, bend, come down, straighten and down, lift and lower, lift and lower. That's it, you got it. Just keep breathing. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your hips. Now we're going to bring this foot in. Take the other foot out. All right, in fact, let's take the arms out. Might help with your balance, okay? So we bring this foot in. Whoops. Okay. Check you're on the ball. Take the other foot out. Lovely. And we're going to go lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. Good. You're doing great. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Arms open, chest open. Tummies in. And pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot back in. Hands down like a ballerina. Good. Now pull up through your inner thighs. Lift your arms. We're going to finish this section with a balance. So all the way up If you do ballet, this is like a ballet. Fifth position with the arms. First position with the feet. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And coming off the ball. Very good. Okay, so we've done a really good warm up there with the legs, lots of leg work. Let's go on to core now. So you're going to come to the front of your mat. Mat is behind you. All right. And so from here, we're going to bend the knees. We want to be feet hip width apart. Bend the knees. Reach out with that ball. Okay, now assuming your knees are okay. If your knees are dodgy, then you don't want to do this one. You just want to get down on the floor. But those of you that knees are fine, go as low as you can go. Low as you can go. Low as you can go. Can you get down so the bottom is just down? And then from there, you're going to sit back. Put the ball between your knees, like so, and come all the way down. And bringing those knees up. All right. So you want the knees just above the chest. Arms are down by your side. So we're going to work your lower abdominals here. So we want to first of all get into a neutral. So that's hip bones and pubic bone in line. Arms pressing down. Okay. I'm going to recommend today you point your toes. You'll see why, because we're going to keep our hips stable, but we're going to reach our feet away. How far you go is up to your ability to control your abdominals and your pelvis. We don't want the pelvis to tip away. We don't want the back to arch. All right, so if you feel you can go all the way, you're going to tap the floor with your toes and come back. If you feel your back giving way and you're not able to control it, then don't go all the way down, okay? So we're going to inhale away, exhale back, inhale away, and back. So really keep pulling in all the time on the lower abdominals. So you don't let go here. We're still breathing through the ribs, but we're not letting go here. So we're controlling and protecting our lower back. That's it, good. Excellent. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's just reach the legs up, flex the feet, wiggle your toes, come back. Now we're going to bring the hands up. We're going to interlace the fingers. Take the hands behind the head. So we're still squeezing a little on this ball now. A little bit of a squeeze. So we're not just holding it. We've got a little squeeze. Open your elbows out. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Lift the head and chest up. Reaching towards the ball, looking at the ball, pulling your abdominals in. Inhale, lower down. So exhale to lift up. Inhale to lower down. Exhale, lift. And lower. And again, you can do all of this without the ball or with a cushion between your knees. Try and press on that ball because that's activating your inner thighs, your pelvic floor muscle. Good. We're going to do 3 more. Well done. Come on down. Let's just take the ball out for a minute and then just take hold of your knees. Bring your knees towards you. Little release there. We will stretch out your thighs, don't worry, before the end of class. But for now, we're going to go on to the next movement. So this is going to get more challenging for you on the core now. So you're going to bring both your legs up into tabletop. You're going to get the ball and you're going to place the ball against your right leg. And you've got an open hand pressing. So with that right hand, you feel you could press the leg away, but equally with the right leg, you're pulling in. So you're not actually moving, but you're feeling tension in that leg. So that's going to activate the hip flexors, the core on that side. All right. And then you're just going to lower this leg down and bring it back up. Lower it down and bring it up. So keep pushing into that leg, lower and up. So right hand pushing forward, right leg pulling back. Good. You got it. And you only go again as low as you can control your pelvis. You don't want it tipping away from you. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Then we're going to make it a little bit more challenging. So let's just bring the leg up here for a moment. So leg straight in the air. You're going to bring your left hand behind your head. Open the elbow. And you're going to exhale to lift up. All right. Now you're going to inhale. Legs going away. Head and chest are going away. Exhale. They're coming back up. Inhale away. Exhale up. Inhale away. Exhale up. Good. Inhale away. Exhale up. Inhale away. You got it? 4, 4. 3. 2. 1. Lovely. Bend that knee. Take your head down. Let's switch to the other side. So left hand, left leg. All right. And then we're going to reach that leg out. So we're going to reach it out and bring it back. Reach it out and bring it back. So remember, we're pushing in to this left leg, using the hand, using the ball. That's it. And up. Press. And up. Good. Hopefully you can really feel this in your core, particularly the lower part of the abdominals, your thighs. A lot of thigh work today, actually. Good. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. Come in now, extend that right leg up. Right hand behind the head, elbow open. Now really extend that right leg. So you're really straightening it. Oops, I got cramp there. Straightening it as much as you can. Press into the left leg with the hand, with the left hand. All right, now we're going to lift the head and chest up. All right, now as you inhale, reach away. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, lift up. Good. Inhale, away. And lift up. Away. You got it. Good. 4 to go. 3, 2, 1. Hoo-wee. Bend the knees and come on in. Excellent. All right, a little bit of spinal articulation. All right, so we are going to put the ball behind the right thigh. Okay, behind the right thigh. And I'm going to give you a couple of options. So option 1 is to have the left leg on the floor. Option 2, intermediate advanced level, is to keep the leg in the air. All right. And what we're going to do is hold on to that ball with both hands. And with that right leg, I want you to press into that ball, lift the head and chest, and bring yourself up. So it's like a teaser. Okay, now this leg can stay on the floor if it's too hard for you, too challenging. All right, you're still going to get a lot of work out of it. Okay, and then we're going to take a breath in. I want those elbows out. Exhale, coming all the way back down. All right, so leg on the floor or leg lifted. You're going to tuck the chin, lift the head and chest, press into the ball with the back of the right thigh. Oh yes, pull the tummy muscles in and come up. And you're going to inhale there, exhale to come back down. One more, so lift the head and chest, press into the ball with the thigh, pull in on that pelvic floor and those abdominals lifting up, and then exhale, come back down. Wonderful, let's change legs. So ball is underneath the left thigh, right leg can be on the floor, or those that like the challenge, you can have it slightly lifted or at 45 degrees, okay? If you've got the leg lifted, the idea is that it doesn't move. Quite the challenge. Here we go. So we're going to lift the head and chest. Use the back of that left thigh to support you and bring you into your flexion to come up. Inhale, exhale to come back down. Good. So we're going to tuck the chin, lift the head and chest, pull the abdominals in, coming up, and then lower back down. And there's always a kind of period of adjustment with these sorts of movements. Your body's kind of got to work out what's going on. Lifting up. You just got one to go. And down. And last one, tuck the chin, head and chest, lift, lift, lift. Well done. And coming back down. Fabulous stuff. Now put the ball underneath both knees. All right, holding on to that ball, lift the head and chest and bring yourself up. Wonderful. All right, so we're going to come onto our side. Okay, we're going to do a little stretch out for the body. So you're going to take your leg out to the side. And I'm going to give you two options. You can leave the ball out completely for this one and just rest on your hand. If you want a challenge, and this is challenging, believe me, you can have your hand on the ball. So I'll demonstrate with the ball. Hopefully I'll be able to do it justice. All right, so you're going to draw the tummy muscles in. And I think we'll bring this arm up in the air. All right, now you're going to pull the tummy muscles in and lift the leg up and take it down. Lift it up and take it down. That's it, lift and lower. So of course you can have the hand on the floor. 4, 3, so you can feel you've got to really work that core. 2, 1, well done. Now see if you can put the hand behind the head, flex the foot, draw the leg forward and take it back. So this is your side kick, very, very challenging with the ball. All right, so you're going to go forward for 2, back for 2, forward for 2, back for 2, last one, forward, and back. Well done. Now bend the leg and put the foot behind you. All right, so you've crossed those ankles. All right, we're on the ball, so bring the ball between, just underneath your hand if you can. Otherwise, you can put the hand on the mat. And I want you to just reach up and have a lovely stretch. Oh, God, that feels nice. Well done. Come on up. Whew, we were almost there. Let's go the other way. Well, I've really challenged myself today, I have to say. Right, so hand on the floor or on the ball, knee underneath that hip, tummy muscles in. Okay, then you've got to kind of work out where you are in space. Proprioception, key here. We've got that arm in the air, remember? And then we're going to lift and lower. Try and point the toes if you can. Lift and lower. So using the ball makes you use your core more because you haven't got that stability of the ground. So that's the kind of level you can take things to if you feel that that's what you want to do. Good. Try and get the leg to hip height. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take the hand behind the head. All right, this is the tricky one. Coming forward for 2. Going back for 2. If it's too wobbly, take the ball away. And back. Forward, forward. Point the toe. Back, back. Forward, forward. Back, back. Forward, forward. And I'm smiling because I'm really challenging myself as well. Back, back. Bend the knee and take the foot behind you. All right, and then you're just going to reach up and stretch. 3, 2, 1. Well done. All right, so from there, you're going to come and lie on your ball. I've got a microphone, so excuse me, I'm just going to move it. Hopefully it won't be too noisy. Sorry, you're going to lie down and you are going to have your hands on the ball. We'll finish with this. Hands on the ball, one on top of the other. Then from there, you're going to take a breath in, breathe out, keep your arms straight, but press the hands into the ball, trying to roll the ball towards you, lifting into your back extension. And then inhale, lowering down. Exhale, press down into the ball. Inhale, reaching away. Last one. Exhale, pressing down. Now see if you can hold it here. Draw the shoulders down. That's it. Good. Now, if you can, you're going to keep that shape and you're going to roll forward, lifting your legs to the back. Press down into the ball and rock back up. It's like a swan dive. Reach. And up. Just one more. Reach. And up. Bring your body all the way down. Hands under your shoulders. Come on up. Good, good, good. You're doing great. Just going to adjust my microphone one more time. All right. And then from here, let's just come into our kneeling position. You don't need the ball. Taking a breath in, you're going to exhale. Draw the abdominals in. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale. And exhale as you go back the other way. Deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under. Inhale. And exhale, back the other way. Last one, tucking under. And back the other way. I know we said we finished, but as always with Pilates, there's always one more thing you can do. We're just going to stretch out the thighs just a little bit more to finish. Okay, so kneeling up, tummy muscles in. Let's use the ball. So let's have the ball here or your cushion. Little squeeze of the ball. Keep the spine still, hinging back from the knees till you feel the stretch in your thighs. And then come back up. So be sure to really tilt forward so we're really getting into those hip flexors there. Okay, inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale forward. And inhale back. Hold it there. Raise the arms up. And bring them down. Raise them up and bring them down. Raise them up and bring them down. Last time, up and bring them down. And there you go. That is your session for today, everyone. So thank you for joining me. We did a full 30 minutes, just over 30 minutes, in fact. Please do press the like button and please subscribe. That would really, really help. And if you want to stick around for the chat, I'll come and talk to you now. If you need to go, have a lovely day and I'll see you soon. Well done, everyone. Woo! I hope you're okay. I certainly challenged myself this morning. Okay, let me know what you thought. That was a little bit more adventurous, I think. Was it? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Certainly, it was nice to do something a little bit different today. Certainly, the leg work. It's one of the things I've noticed since lockdown is that my legs are not as strong as they used to be just because I haven't been out as much. And I feel like, I don't know about you, I feel like I'm still playing catch up with some of my fitness, even though I am fit and well, as you all know. I'm not as fit as I was pre-COVID because I used to do a lot more dance exercises, but we're getting there. So that's why I put the leg work in for you today. Right, Michelle. Okay, so I'm just going to look at questions. Michelle Kobayashi. Hi, Michelle. I've just seen your question, so I'm going to very quickly answer that because you haven't done the workout yet. Can some of the ball exercises be done with a light weight? Yeah, I guess they can if you're when we're holding the ball, but most of the ball work, Michelle, is for the first 15 minutes is in the arms and the feet. So the arm work, you could use a weight. The feet probably won't work for you, but you can do it without. And yes, the stuff lying down, the ab work, you can certainly hold. If it's a light dumbbell, you can hold the dumbbell against your thigh and do it that way. So I hope that helps. Right, I'm going to go straight to feedback today because I think that's important to catch you as you're all here with me. Julie Harris, you're watching tonight, so you can do the class tomorrow your time. That's right, because you're in Australia, I think, aren't you, Julie? So lovely. Thanks for checking in and saying hello. Lovely to have you here. And yeah, let me know when you do the workout, Julie, what you thought. Love to know, because I've kind of upped the level of difficulty today. I wanted to see how you all found it. Michelle says just joining the class now, looks interesting. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. I have to say I really enjoyed that class because I felt it really worked me quite hard and I could feel it in places that I haven't felt for a while. That's always a good sign, I think. I did it yesterday as well when I was working out what to do, and I have to tell you, my inner thighs are quite sore today, so I know it's done the trick. Ajira Esigia, hello Ajira, lovely to have you here. She says, good morning, Rachel, and good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too. Ruth Enright, hello Ruth. I'm reading your book, Sea Haven. I'm a very slow reader, but I am very much enjoying all the kind of visuals that I'm getting with the storyline. So for anyone who's interested, Ruth has written a book called Sea Haven. It's all set on the Yorkshire coast. It's fabulous. So glad to hear from you, Ruth. And Ruth says, tough but fun. Thank you, Rachel. Fatima Kadri, hello Fatima. Fatima says, thank you. It was a tough one, wasn't it? Margaret Quinlan says, phew. Okay, so you're all finding it quite tough. Anne from London says, phew, that was a challenge. Could not hold my legs up in tabletop position, so did it with the leg on the floor. That's brilliant. Great idea, Anne, and really good modification. So well done. Thank you, Rachel, and have a great weekend all. Well done. Yes, a toughie on the thighs today, definitely. In fact, I think I should make a note of that in my description. Cheryl Allen, hello Cheryl. Cheryl, thank you very much for your donation. Really appreciate that, and I'll whiz through the other donations just towards the end of the class. Just want to get your immediate feedback before you go. Linda Lawley says that was a real challenge, but in a good way. Great to hear that. Thank you, Linda, for your message. Much appreciated. Anne Butler says, wow, sweat running down my face. Challenging but rewarding. Yeah, I'm a little bit glowy as well, I have to say. Yes, it was a tough one. Crystal T, wow, that was a great class. Hard work though, and it's so hot here. Yeah, I know it is quite challenging. It's about 25 degrees here, and certainly that one gets the heat up. Don't you find, or hopefully you're realizing now, you're finding now that when you really do this sort of targeted Pilates work, especially we did a lot of core work today, and a lot of work where you're just having to hold your body in certain positions. Can you feel how hard it works your body, but in a really good way? That's kind of one of the great things about Pilates is it's the isometric work. It's what I really enjoy. So that's the work where isometrically means you're having to use your muscles to hold your position still. And that's using not just the muscle that you think you're using all of your body, but particularly your core. So I'm really glad you guys liked it, even though it was very challenging for you. Super. Tony Bryans, good morning, Tony. Thank you for your donation today, Tony. Tony says, thanks, Rachel. Really enjoyed that lower ab workout. We'll defo continue that one this week. Great to hear. Maybe I should call it legs and lower abs, because it's certainly I'm going to make a note of that. That seems to be where everyone's feeling it. If you felt it anywhere else, do let me know. Sally Greta X. Hi, Sally. Sally, thank you so much for your donation. Much appreciated. And Sally says, phew, great workout, wobble, wobble, but loved it. Thanks, Rachel. You're very welcome, Sally. Yeah, it was a wobbly one, but that's good. Yeah. It's really good. Josie Briggs. Josie, good morning. Thank you very much indeed for your donation today. And Josie says, all right, good one. Legs are still shaking. Good. I'm really glad to hear that. Excellent. Crystal, you're very welcome. Sarah Runnacles. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Amazing. Sarah says, struggled with the side leg exercises, very stiff. Can only get my legs just off the floor. Definitely want to repeat. Thank you. You know what, Sarah, that's fine, because when you're doing that side work, especially when you're up on your arm or in fact the ball, you're really using quite small muscles, because they're the muscles more on the side of the body. So if you're able to even get your leg off the floor, you are activating those muscles. So that's really, really good. And like you say, it's one of those ones you keep repeating. And as you saw with me today, my leg started to lower as I got tireder. You know, the ideal is to get your leg in line with your hip, like my arm is in line with my shoulder here. But that's what you work towards. But just getting your leg off the floor is a huge achievement. So don't worry about it. That is excellent. You keep that going. Robin Newcomb. Hello, Robin. Robin, thank you very much for your donation today. Robin says, haha, nothing graceful about that workout for me. Still hot in Zurich, but got through. Was really pleased with my balance. Have been working on it. Have a nice weekend, everyone. I'm really glad to hear that, Robin. You see, when you work on that balance, how much stronger you are. I love it when I hear this kind of feedback, because it shows me that what you're doing is really helping you. So that's all good. Okay, I'm just going to go down the chat. Sue Sambles. Good morning, Sue. Lovely to hear from you. And Sue says, challenging, but with some modifications, I managed it. I just can't raise my legs in the side position. Very tight in hip flexors, I think. Yeah, well, the side position is not really hip flexion. Hip flexion is when you bring your leg forward. So when you're lying on your side, or sorry, when you're on your side position there, when you bring the leg forward, that is hip flexion, but it's also hip abduction, because you're having to lift the leg in that direction. Hip flexion is going this way if you're on your side. So it probably means that you need to work more on the side of the body. Okay, side of the leg, side of the hip, which is your glutes, glute med, that kind of work. So again, Sue, just like Sarah Runnacles, a good one to go back and work on. Really sounds like a really good one for you. Tony Bryan says, by the way, Rachel, enjoyed the posture class on recent podcast with superb Joanne Mallon. Oh, thank you so much, Tony. Yes, for those of you who didn't know, I did my very first podcast piece this week, which was very exciting. I recorded it about 3 weeks ago. And so a really good friend of mine, Joanne Mallon, who I've known, well, Joanne and I go back a long, long way. We've known each other since my 30s and her 20s. I'm just going to give you the name of her podcast, but her podcast is called 5 Minutes to Change Your Life. And she asked me to do a 5-minute podcast with her on how to improve your posture. So that was lovely. And if you want, or you feel you enjoy this kind of motivational speaking and coaching, Joanne's wonderful for that, because her podcast is just 5 minutes. So I mean, I listen to it in the morning while I'm putting my makeup on. You can do it whenever, but it's 5 minutes to change your life. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see there's a link there. Or if you are on YouTube right now, go to my community page and there is a direct link to the podcast from there. Tony, thank you so much for mentioning the podcast. I was really excited to do that. I've never done anything like that before. So it was quite nerve-wracking because I had to kind of record it all and put it all together, make it sound right. So it's very exciting. But thank you, Tony. Really glad you enjoyed that. Carlin Hawkgren, good morning, Carlin. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for your donation, Carlin. And Carlin says, that was challenging, but fun. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Mary Campbell, good morning, Mary Campbell. Mary says, good morning, Rachel and Cohen. At last, I followed live. Yay, well done. The class was challenging, but I did really enjoy it. I feel I have worked my core, my legs, and top of my arms. Oh, brilliant. Thank you for letting me know, because I will add that into the description, Mary. And I will catch up on the Monday session. Fabulous. Yes, because of course I do Mondays as well now. Calba, good morning, Calba. Calba is in France. Calba says, just arrived. Oops, it skipped up. Bear with me a second. Where have it gone? Woo-de-doo. Every now and then my chat skips and then I lose where I am. So do bear with me. Calvin says, just arrived, so we'll catch up with this session this evening. Loving the feedback, so really looking forward to my first ever session with a ball. Yes, guys, if you don't have a ball, please do buy one, because they're not expensive. You can buy them on Amazon. I don't have a particular link. If you're in the UK, there is a company called Pilates Mad. That's where I got this one from. They're really not much money, £8, £10, I don't know, $10, $12, something like that. But they're a really good little tool to have. They come flat and then you just blow them up with a straw and then you put this in. And as you can see, quite squishy. But I really recommend them because there's so many fun things you can do with it. And we do have quite a few classes on the channel now with the ball. I have one that's 50 minutes long. And I have a few half-hour ones. I have a 15-minute one, and then obviously the new half-hour one today. Today was the first time, by the way, I've done a ball class with standing work. So that's a really good one for the legs, as I know you can all feel. Super duper. Carol Neath, good morning. Carol, lovely to see you. Carol says, wow, Rachel, that was certainly challenging. My thighs are burning. Enjoyed it though. Great change from the usual. Good. I'm really glad to hear that, Carol. Thank you very much. Sarah Runnicles, thank you very much, Sarah, for your donation. And before I forget, I don't want to ignore who's already donated. So Ruth Enright, thank you for your donation. Yvonne Thorpe, thank you very much indeed. Sally Greterex, thank you, Sally. Margaret Quinlan, thank you, Margaret, for your donation today. Carlin Hawkgren, Mary Mahoney, Robin Newcomb, thank you very much. Tony, thanks for your donation. Susan Eisenbach, thank you very much, Susan. Leslie Mattin, thank you, Leslie. And Rona Stevens, thank you. I think that's everyone from the top of the chat. So thank you very much indeed. Linda Verney Thompson said, that looks challenging, but I'd love to give it a try. I'll need to get myself a ball first. Yeah, I would recommend you get a ball. You can do some of it with a cushion, Linda, if you want to give that a go. But in terms of the kind of the standing balance work, the ball's quite good because it really does it kind of tips you off balance, which means even though you don't feel it, you are really using your core to stop falling over so that you get the benefit of that work without even realizing it. Terry, hi Terry, lovely to see you. Terry says, really hard, need lots of practice in order to do this one. That's okay, Terry. You just take your time and just come back, just keep coming back to it, because that's what I do myself. Even if I find something really challenging, I think, right, okay, that was a challenging one. I'll bookmark that and I'll go back and do more of that work. And that's just how you kind of work on your well-being. So well done, Terry. Just do what you can. Maybe just start with the standing work without the ball and build up to using the ball. Crystal says, oh yes, the ball helps to focus indeed. Mary Mahoney says, good challenging class, Rachel. I found it more difficult when pressing the cushion against my left thigh. It's much weaker than my right. Yeah, Mary, that's really, really good observation. And what you've noticed is what we all have. One side of our body is stronger than the other. So that's really, really good thing to know. So keep going, keep working on that. Maybe when you feel like it, go back and do it again, and maybe do a little bit more on the left to balance things out. I'm the same. One side is stronger than the other, but that's a really good observation about yourself. So well done. Cheryl Allen, hello Cheryl, says challenger workout, tried everyone, side leg couldn't get not so high, but held on to the ball, so I'll do it again. Thanks, Rachel. Well done. The fact you did it with the ball is amazing, because it was super challenging. Rona Stevens says, woo, shaking. Yes indeed, Rona. Well done for doing it though. Penelope McLeod, good morning, Penelope. Lovely to hear from you. Penelope says, it was a challenging class. Balancing heels on the ball was less difficult than I expected, but I finished up with cramp in both thighs after the side leg exercises. Wow, Penelope. Well, I hope you've stretched those thighs out. And yes, Penelope, just so you know, you've obviously got really strong legs for doing our Zoom classes, because we do a lot of standing work, don't we, in our Zoom class on Mondays. And what we did today is what I'm thinking about adding into our on the ball class when we come back in September to our Zoom classes. So it'd be good to get some practice in. But well done, Penelope. Wonderful stuff. Go and have a coffee and relax now. Julie Hunt, good morning, Julie. Lovely Julie says, good morning, Rachel. My quads have been sore due to a resistance band workout. So yes, another fantastic class. I did wobble with both heels on the ball and I laughed very hard at the end. Blessings. Oh, and to you, Julie, that sounds amazing. Thank you very much for your donation, Julie. I know I say it every week, but honestly, everyone, I really do appreciate the fact that you donate here live. And I know a lot of you now do use the super thanks on YouTube, or you buy me a coffee. If you can do any of those things, it is so helpful for me, because I do spend most of my days now producing these videos, preparing to film these videos, working out the classes. I know I kind of make everything look easy, but behind the scenes, there's so much work going on. You wouldn't believe. I mostly do a 6-day week even now, because apart from this bit where I'm actually here and I'm on my own in the room working everything, all the equipment and everything, after this, I have to fill in lots of forms and do hashtags and do all kinds of things to kind of help grow the channel. So anything you can do to help support me, whether that's sharing me with a Facebook group, sharing it with me with a friend, encouraging people to follow me, or donating for a class, it's all wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get to 150 subscribers, by the way. So if you've got any ideas of how to boost me up there, I think I'm at about 146, nearly 147. So 3,000 more and I'll be at 150,000, which was my goal for the summer. So if you can help with that, I'd really appreciate it. Rona Stevens says, have a good weekend all. See you in class on Monday. You too, Rona. Have a lovely weekend. Margaret Quinlan says, found the exercise for the upper part of the body lying on the floor using the ball really useful, as it takes the pressure off the chest for anyone who's had surgery at some point. I'm really interested to hear that, Margaret. Thank you very much. for that feedback. That's really, really helpful. So yeah, lying on the floor, using the ball, really helpful. Yes, I get that. That makes sense to me. So good. I'm really pleased to hear that. Jeanette Chadwick says, sorry, missed you. Sorry, missed who you mentioned about the podcast, 5 Minutes to Change Your Life, and how to hear yours as postman came. Could you let me know again? Oh, there you go. I can see that my lovely husband has posted that for you. So that's Joanne Mallon, Jeanette. Joanne and I worked together many, many years ago when we were youngsters. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman, a very good friend of mine, and a fabulous life coach. She specializes in business coaching and life coaching, but she started her podcast this year, and she asked me to be on it, and I felt very honored. So yes, it's a 5 minutes, and it's all about how to have better posture. So go ahead and check that out. Super. And as you can see, it's on Spotify as well. All right, everyone, I think I've got to the end. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm going to sign off now, but just to say thank you so much, as always, for your support. I really love you guys. It's so lovely to have you here every Friday. So I will be back same time next week. Couple of reminders for you. I did post an August playlist on the channel. So if you want to keep going through August, it's basically a workout for every day in August, as well as our lives. Obviously, you don't have to do it all, but if you just want something to kind of keep you on track through this time of year, because I know everything goes a little quiet, doesn't it? Activity wise, lots of people are on holiday. So I've done a playlist that kind of reflects that. There's a mix of classes of different lengths, some really easy, and you can just kind of mobilize and move without feeling under pressure, and some a little bit more challenging. So do go and check out the August playlist. All right. And on Ko-fi, the other thing I was going to suggest is if you do regularly donate on Ko-fi, you can now set up a subscription, which means you don't have to buy me a coffee every time you do a workout. You could just decide how much you want to give me per month and then just set up a monthly subscription. You can cancel it at any time. There is obviously no obligation to do that. Just a suggestion if you're someone that is with me on a regular basis. Oh, we've got somebody putting rude things on the chat, so we're going to delete that shortly. And also, if you don't already, and you have Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. It's called The Girl with the Pilates Mat. I post lots of other information there. All right. So do have a lovely weekend. I'll be back on Monday at 4:30 p.m. UK time. And I'll be back same time next week on Friday for some more wonderful Pilates. So until then, you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the best. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.